The gym for me is more than just a place to exercise. It's more than just a place to move your body. The gym has really become a place for me to heal mentally, physically, and spiritually. I can easily spend 2 to 3 hours at the gym. When I am here, I am not rushed. When I am here, I know my kids are safe. When I am here, I know everything at home is taken care of. When I am here, I'm not worried about work. When I am at the gym, nothing else in the world matters but me. Like, this is literally my place to escape. It almost reminds me like how men have like a man cave. The gym for me is Kiara's cave. This is my haven. This is a place that I come to focus on myself. This is a place that I come to clear my mind. This is a place that I come to love on my body. This is a place that I come and I dedicate time to focus on myself. If my phone is on, it's only because I'm listening to music or I'm like following along on like a YouTube stretch video or something like that. Other than that, I'm not replying to texts. I'm not accepting phone calls. I'm not checking my emails. I'm not scrolling social media. This is my time to lock in on myself. And there's not a lot of places for me that I have like that. Work, home, I can't think of any place that I can go and it's all about me. Certainly not home. Like, I don't live alone. And so home for me is not a place where I can just focus on myself. And although I have a home gym that I utilize, like if it's raining or, something like that, and I don't want to drive, but I've found that I get the most out of my workouts. I get the most out of just focusing on myself when I am at an away gym. Because when I'm working out in my home gym, I get distracted. I got to do laundry. I'm putting stuff in the dishwasher. And so I come to this gym and I hide. Like, I hide away from the stress of the world, from the stress of my home life, from the stress of work. I just come here to just focus on myself. Like, I don't know nobody in this gym. I don't have no friends to go here. My husband goes here, but we don't go at the same time. I don't have no family to go here. So when I'm here, it's about me. It is about me. This is my safe haven. And so I started off my morning with doing some stretches just to warm up my body. I'm then going to do some core work. Yesterday, something told me to check to see if I have Stacey's recti, and I do. I have like a 3-finger gap above my belly button, and then as you go up, it like goes from 2 to 1. And so I know I need to tighten this middle part of my abdomen. And so yeah, I started with stretches. I'm gonna do some deep core work. After that, I am going to use the cryotherapy machine. Yes, they have cryo here. That's what I'm like, this is not just a gym for me. This is literally like a wellness spa. I think I talked about it on another one of my vlogs where I was like, I won't say concerned, but I was like going back and forth of if I should pay like the top tier gym membership. And I'm like, oh man, my daughter has dance. We got this going on. Do I really want to spend this money on the gym? And I did. I got the top package. So in your area, if you're in the position where you can splurge, I won't even call it splurge. See, this is the old me talking. I don't even want to call it splurge because I always feel like when I'm spending money on myself or doing nice things for myself, it's a splurge. But if I spend money or do nice things for other people, it's just what I do. And so, yeah, if you are in the position to invest in yourself, check your local area and see if you have like a wellness spa gym. This isn't like your $9, $10 a month gym. This gym is a couple $100s a month, but it's so freaking worth it. So that's probably why I can spend like 3 hours here. Like, this isn't your average gym. This is a top of the line, like, wellness gym. And so Anyways, I'm gonna do cryotherapy. What cryotherapy is, it's when you go inside of this cold box chamber, and while you're in there, it's freezing cold. It's almost like doing a cold plunge, but instead of encapsulating your body in a pool of water, you're literally in a freezer. Like, think of like an industrial freezer at a restaurant or something. Like, and so you go inside the box, they close you in, and you're in there for about 4 minutes. They have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I'm still at beginner stage. I'll probably bump it up to intermediate next time, but that really helps to recover my joints, recover my muscles. I also found that it has extremely helped. It has helped extremely with my mental health. When I am in there, I am literally meditating. I am meditating and I am praying because I am cold. And so it helps me to focus on my breathing, which is a big thing, just with, you know, stress, and even with your body, you know, just engaging your core and such when you're working out. Like, focusing on your breathing is so important. And so I find that cryo not only helps with my muscles, with recovering my muscles, but it also helps with deep breathing as well. So we're gonna do that. And then today is lower body day, so we will bust out some lower body work. And yeah, that is on the gym agenda for the day. So come along through my gym workout. This is my first time filming inside of a gym that's not my home gym, so this should be interesting. I used to have very severe gym anxiety, and it really stemmed from being stalked at the gym. Like, not even over exaggerating. I had a stalker at the gym, and it really impacted my ability to literally walk into a public gym. I would get heart palpitations, almost feel like I had paranoia of some sort. And because I felt like people were watching me, and indeed somebody definitely was watching me. And so what happened was, one day I left out of the gym and I had a note on my car. And the note on my car literally said, "I've been watching you at the gym." How creepy is that? Like, I go out to my car in the parking lot. I actually got inside of my car, and I was like, what is that on my windshield? There was a sheet of paper. Like, somebody literally got a sheet of paper and something to write with and wrote, "I have been watching you in the gym." That scared the mess out of me. Like, immediately I started just like looking around, like in the parking lot, like who is watching me? Who is literally watching me? And then it was like, "I would like to talk to you. Here's my number." When I tell you, that scared the mess out of me. And at that point, I was training for a bodybuilding competition. So I had to go to the gym. Like, I think at that point I had a little home gym, but I didn't have all of the equipment that I needed to properly prep for my competition. So that was one gym. At another gym, this guy sparked up a conversation with me. I'm like trying to work out. He's like talking to me, and I had noticed he was like watching me like for a while. And so I was like really diligent, because this was after the note, like after the person left a note on my car. So I'm at a whole nother gym at this point. And so he's like sparking up a conversation and like, "Oh, like, what do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a therapist." He's like, "Oh, great. Like, where do you do therapy?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have my own business." He was like, "Oh, that is so cool. What's the name of your company?" So I told him the name of my business and da 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 da. And so, we stopped talking, kept working out or whatever. How about a few days later, I get a email. Like, on my website, there's like a part that says like contact us, or like people can leave inquiries, and you can like leave your name, your number, your email, and like a brief message or whatever, like if you have any questions or whatever. And people would typically like put like, "Hey, do you take this insurance?" or "Hey, when's your next availability?" or something like that. This man put his name, phone number, and email and said, "I am the guy from the gym. I really enjoyed talking to you. I would like to get together soon." And I'm just like, oh my God. You literally Googled my business. Like, you literally found my business online and left an inquiry. I think for me, I would have much rather you just ask me in person for me to tell you no. But you like found my company. Like, you found where I work and left a message. I was so creeped out. And so the fact that I'm like back in a public gym now and I'm spending hours here is growth for me. And unfortunately, I've heard a lot of women talk about having gym anxiety. Some have also had stalkers, and some just have anxiety in general, especially when you're new in the gym and you're insecure about your body. Even though nobody is really looking at you, it feels like everybody in the gym is looking at you. Everybody in the gym is judging you. I know I certainly feel that way still, honestly, even though I'm not a novice gymmer. I think I'm like intermediate, right? I don't think I'm like super advanced, but I'm not beginner either. I'm intermediate, but I still feel that way sometimes. And so for me, I find just blasting music in my Beats headphones, like just blasting music, zoning out, taking my time. I do not rush my sets. I do not rush working out. I literally take my time. I take my time. I move slowly. And so I'm being really intentional about my movements. I know before in a public gym, I would just like try to rush through the gym. Like, let me just hurry up and bust these sets out because people are looking at me and I need to get out of here. Like, even right now, I'm in the sauna doing this video and there's 2 other saunas on the other side and there are people in them. And I'm still recording my video because I'm not worried about if people can hear what I'm saying. Well, I am, because I don't want to be loud and rude, which is why I'm like talking very lowly. But I don't care that people see me with my camera. I don't care that people are looking at me. I am here to do my thing. And so for those out there who also have gym anxiety when it comes to public gyms, know that you are not alone. As an intermediate gym goer, I still feel that way. I would encourage you, most gyms will give you like a free personal like assessment when you join the gym. If you have gym anxiety or like gym security, like around insecurity around like how to work the machines or just anything, like use that free assessment for them to walk you around and show you how to use everything in the gym. If you have gym anxiety because you feel like people are watching you, I get that. For me, what I encourage you to do is blast music in your headphones. Like, focus on you, move slow. Don't be so pressed to like move super fast and get through your workouts. Like, take your time, move slow. Like, yeah, there might be somebody waiting on the machine that you're using, but take your time. Like, breathe through your sets, breathe through your workouts. Like, and honestly, do be diligent. Like, be watchful, because, that's the world we live in. We have to be careful because there are creepy people out there. Luckily for me, my gym is 24 hours. So if you also have a gym that's 24 hours, maybe try finding that sweet spot when the gym isn't super packed, but that also works for your schedule. For me, that's going like 6 o'clock in the morning. There's generally not that many people here. That's not really like a high peak time. And then also I go to the gym on Sundays. The gym is pretty empty on Sundays. I think it's the weekend. I don't know. Maybe people go to church. I don't know what it is, but I go on the weekends at 7 a.m. Particularly Sundays. It's really not a lot of people in here, which I like. I don't like going when it's like high peak hours, which for a lot of gyms, I know it's after hours. It's after that 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock hour when people are off of work. And that is generally when gyms are packed. For me, I can't do it. I know for some people, depending on your schedule, that might be the only time you can go, especially, if you're a single parent and you have kids maybe, and you need to use like the kids club. I get it. But I've just found what works for me is going first thing in the morning when it's kind of slower. And then also for my energy, I prefer to start my day with a workout because my days are typically long. And when the end of the day comes, the last thing that I want to do is work out. Now, I know, again, that does not work for everybody's life. That does not work for everybody's schedule. So find your sweet spot. Find your sweet spot. For me, I'm in the gym at least 4 days a week. Maybe for you, it's 2 days or 3 days or 5 days or 7 days, whatever works for you. Just finding your sweet spot, but not allowing your gym anxiety to stop you from going to the gym. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Super long-winded way of me saying, don't allow your gym anxiety to get in the way of you taking care of your body. Sorry about that. My daggone camera overheated in the sauna. I'm like sitting there rambling and it went beep, 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 beep and turned red. I was like, ooh. So want to finish up the conversation we were having in the sauna. I can't even remember where I left off. I think I was talking about gym anxiety and not allowing your gym anxiety to get in your way. I believe that's where we left off. And so just for kicks and giggles, I got to the gym at 8 o'clock. It is currently 11:06. I'm not lying. Look, can you see that? It is currently 11:06. I have literally been in the gym for 3 hours. Now, mind you, today is a Sunday, so I got more wiggle room. But when I come on the weekdays, I'm here for at least 2 hours, like at least 2.5 hours. And this has literally been therapy for me. Like, I feel amazing to have come to the gym, got a workout in, did my stretches, did cryotherapy, did a 20-minute sauna session. Now I feel like my cup is full. I didn't think about anybody while I was here. I didn't think about my husband. I didn't think about my kids. I didn't think about work. I didn't think about bills. I didn't think about anything. My main focus today was Kiara's body, Kiara's mind, Kiara's spirit for 3 hours. It's 24 hours in a day. I gave myself 3 of those to pour into me. And now when I get home, I got to clean. It's Sunday. I got to prep for the week. I have kids. My oldest daughter is at a dance workshop today. I'm going to have to pick her up later. But guess what? That's fine because I started my day with me. And therefore now I can care and take care of other people, but not until I took care of myself first. So if you are out there, if you're a mom, if you're a single mom, if you're a dad, if you're a single dad, maybe you don't have any kids, maybe you're in school, maybe you're working multiple jobs, whatever your life looks like, I want to encourage you to not play about you, to not play about your health, to not play about your wellness, to not play around with anything that involves you. I want you to put yourself first, please. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to everybody else that's getting all of your time and attention and capacity. Because you can't be there for anybody else if you are not there for yourself first. And for those out there, and I know it's tough. Please believe me when I tell you, I work multiple jobs. I have 2 small children. I know how hard it is. Trust me. That's why I am documenting my journey, to show you, but to also prove it to myself that it is possible. It is possible. This chapter of my Reinvention Diaries that I am documenting, I'm not playing about my health, my wellness, and my fitness. I'm not playing about it. So trust me, I know that it's hard. And for those of you who are working, which most people are, you owe it to yourself to wake up an hour early, to just go for a walk. Maybe you can't get to a public gym. Maybe you don't have a 24-hour gym. Go for a 30-minute walk. Wake up an hour early and go for a 30-minute walk. If you have a lunch break or any type of break at work, pack your sneakers. Go for a walk for your lunch break. Eat your lunch at your desk while you're working and use your lunch hour to go for a walk. Make it work. Honestly, if you just start with walking, that's a start. That's a start. But if you have a 24-hour gym that has a shower, pack your clothes for work. Pack your clothes for work. Work out at that gym, shower, get dressed, and head to work. Like, it is doable. It is so doable. And for those of you out there who have kids that maybe, you can't leave in the morning to, go to the gym or whatever because, you got kids. You can't leave them at home by themselves. Go on Amazon and get you a walking pad. They about $50. If you catch one on sale, they be having them flash sales. You can get one for $50. I think I got my walking pad for maybe $50 or $60 on Amazon. Get you a walking pad. You might live in an apartment, you can't have a big treadmill or whatever. Get you a $50 walking pad off of Amazon. Do that in the morning. When you get home with your kids and, you've put them down for bed and you're watching TV, which you would normally sit on the couch or lay in your bed and do, watch TV on your walking pad. You have to find moments. You have to. It's really, I'm talking for myself. It's really non-negotiable. I am a non-negotiable. Hi, you too. I am a non-negotiable. So yeah, you can do this. I can do this. We can do this. We are in this together. This chapter of the Reinvention Diaries is called I Ain't Playing by Myself. I ain't playing by my health. I'm not playing by my wellness. I'm not playing by my fitness. I am no longer going to look in the mirror and not like what I see looking at me. And I'm going to do something about it. I am going to do something about it. And so I encourage you to follow along with my journey. Do it with me. Don't just watch me do it. Do it with me. Get encouraged by what I'm doing. If you could, And if you feel inclined to subscribe to my channel, I have a ton of videos here on YouTube that really just show my evolution and just leads us right here to where we are today in this Reinvention Diaries. And so I encourage you to, if you feel inclined to subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below, like this video. And yeah, I'm going to continue to vlog every single day. I'm going to continue to document my journey every single day. I might not be able to post every single day, but I'm going to vlog every single day. I'm going to pick up my camera and record, sorry, my hair itch, and document my journey every single day, whether it's a day where I'm knocking it out or it might be a day where I'm having a challenge, I'm having a struggle, but I'm going to show it because not every day is perfect. And so I am committed to documenting this, and I can't wait to see what life is going to look like for me on the other side, and I can't wait to see what life is going to look like for you on the other side. And so yeah, until next time, be well, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.